quarter coming up here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Arellano with an 8-2 card, while College of St. Benilde 0-10.
Final period for the week.
So not much of an improvement, Dre, dito sa pagtatapos ng third quarter. At the half, 17-point lead for Arellano. At natapos din ng third quarter, 17 pa rin ang lamang. So no improvement para dito sa College of St. Benilde. They have to do a lot better dito sa ating fourth quarter kung nagdanay sila makahabol dito sa Arellano Chiefs.
Well, they have 9 minutes and 35 seconds to try and come back. And who knows? Might come up with an upset even and defeat the Chiefs, who are trying to look for solo second in the team standings. St. Beda is sitting pretty on top with 10 wins and just a single loss kontra sa JRU on their last game in the first round.
Oo nga, pinag-usapan natin kanina yung top 2 at the end of the eliminations. Top 2 will have a twice to beat advantage sa Final 4. And talking about the top 2, because of that loss by Perpetual earlier sa San Sebastian, pag nanalo dito ang Arellano, they will be at solo second. So magandang position yun dito sa ating round 2 kung nagnanais nga silang to end in the top 2.
But if they lose, tatabla nga sila sa Perpetual Health. Nagkaroon ng hanap ni Vilot, underneath to Alan Enriquez. 2 puntos na para kay Alan Enriquez. Here's Domingo over to Dixon. Pontica pang maagawan. The handoff to JJ. Here's Domingo. Zigzagging. Nakahanap ng buwang to Dixon.
Yes, better play run there by St. Benilde. Si JJ Domingo attracting that defense and giving that as his pass dito kay Dixon.
Salado just throws him out. Domingo apologizes to his fellow All-Star. Again, Salado. Arellano has already coach fielded in 14 players. Ang hindi na lang pinapasok dyan, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, ay si Adam Gupilan, wears jersey number 55, the big boy who grew up in the US and California. At injured din. It's also worth noting, injured si Eli Ongolo, another foreign player.
Oo, nakita natin si Ongolo nandun sa likod ng Arellano bench right now, supporting his team. Pero yun nga sinasabi natin, pag if you're Coach Jericho Deniera and ganitong laro, at kontrolado mo ang laro, that gives an opportunity for you to put in your bench players to give them some playing time.
Carlo Young, isa pang yes para sa tres. That will be his third. He has a total of 15 points. His first field goal made here in the second half after scoring 12 in the first half. Brian Becca, babalik ni Coach Jerry. Lalabas mo na si Colonel Villoria. Dalawang personal foul itinawag kay JJ Domingo. Third team foul already for CSB, while Arellano hasn't committed a personal foul here in the fourth. Salado, the spin to Enriquez, was bothered. And there will be a foul spotted by our official referee Salvador Cortez, while Beethoven tweets, kompleto ang game day kapag manalo ang CSB. Go Blazers. Kompleto ang game day ko kapag nanalo ang AU Chiefs. Sabi naman ni Basti. Sabi naman ni JT,
Kompleto ang NCAA game day kapag si Kuya Andre Felix at si Rox Montealegre ang nag-cover ng games. Parang wala ako dyan.
Siyempre, kompleto ang game day kapag nakita ko na naglaro si my number 1 idol, Ken Salado, sabi ni Sardon. JT, hindi mo daw sinama si Coach Olsen. Gumamit mo siya ng hashtag. Thank you.
Talking about Ken Salado, ngayon nasa loob pa rin siya. No? And si Coach Jericho Deniera. At although ginagamit niya ang kanyang bench players ngayon, kailangan isa pa rin dito sa dala kanya mga main players na nasa sa loob. Talking about either Giovanni Arellano or Ken Salado. Which is what happens during games, ano? Si Coach Jerry hindi masyadong pinagsasabay itong dalawang players na ito.
Roxanne has something about Coach Gabby Velasco and Carlo Young. Roxanne.
Yes, domination man ang name of the game for the Arellano Chiefs. Ang aminado si Coach Gabby Velasco na butas ang kanyang team, lalo na wala si Clement Lucio at wala rin si Ponza Avedra. Sabi niya, you guys have to stop focusing on that. And instead, paalala niya sa kanyang players, effort would always trump talent. Kaya naman itong si Carlo Young din, makikita natin kanina na kahit nauubusan na siya ng hininga, he would just go to the sidelines to ask for oxygen at babalik na agad siya sa game para makatulong sa kanyang team. Everybody needs to step up. At sabi nga din ni Coach Gabby Velasco na pabiro, you guys should not be camera conscious. Show your war face, wake up your animal spirit, and show them that you are fighting hard. Andre?
Thank you, Roxanne. That is, of course, what they're getting so far. Coach Gabby has probably inspired the Blazers because they have cut this deficit now to 12, 66-54, when the lead of Arellano went up as much as 21.
Oh, tama nga nung sinabi ni Coach Gabby Velasco. Effort trumps talent. At basta magpakita, magsumikap ka lang, maraming mangyayari para sa iyong kabanan. At yun na talaga sinusubukan na ngayon ng St. Benilde Blazers. Lalo na ito yung binanggit ni Rox kanina, si Carlo Young, who just hit a three-pointer.
Young, who just averages 9.3 points per game, now has eclipsed his average. Half, actually. 18 points now for Carlo Young. 6 of 18 from the field. 4 of 12 from beyond the arc. Domingo. Will CSB upset the Chiefs? They have less than 6 minutes to do that. Here's Dixon. Couple of moves on Holtz. Haruna inside. Last touch the Yankee, and the ball will go back to Arellano's side.
Si Coach Jerry sensing itong run ng mini run ng St. Benilde Blazers. Ipinasok na ngayon si Gio Alalon. Sabay na si Salado at Alalo na ngayon sa ating laro.
Holtz to Salado. Dervin Flores asking for it. Salado decides to drive it. Instead, Salado, wala. And Fajarito with the rebound. Christian Fajarito with 3 boards now to go along with his 8 points. And the foul spotted by referee Salvador Cortez. Tinawagan na pang-apat na personal foul si Deontay Holtz.
Isa sa mga bagay na pwede mong gawin against Arellano. They do not really have a known shot blocker. They have big men. They have Flores there. They have Deontay Holtz, Julius Cadavis, but these bigs are role players. They're not really shot blockers. So tama yung ginawa ni JJ Domingo nun in attacking that basket and fishing that foul from Deontay Holtz.
Domingo misses on that free throw. Just a 52% free throw shooter is JJ Domingo this season. We see JJ with a busted lip. Oh, but Domingo still remains in the game. Haruna is the one who goes out.
Small lineup for Coach Gabby Velasco. Talagang subukan niyang pabilisin tong laro. Putting in his shooters inside the game together to si Carlo Young at si JJ Domingo.
Alano is back in. And only foul. Tawag kay Carlo Young. Sabi ni referee Michael Tolentino, pangatlo na yan ni Carlo Young. Nasa penalty na ang CSB. So, Gio Halalon, who is a 78% free throw shooter, is at the free throw stripe.
A tough matchup for Carlo Young. Isipin mo, inaasahan ka ng makashoot para sa iyong koponan. Tapos ikaw pa didepensa dito kay Gio Halalon.
Halalon's first trip to the line today. He splits his charities there. Domingo kontra kay Becca. 13 ang hinahabol ng CSB. Under 5 minutes to play. Will CSB pull off probably the biggest upset in season 92? That remains to be seen. Here's Young sa corner. Hey, yes! Para sa tres for Carlo Young.
Offense is not a problem for Carlo Young. And right now, he's assigned to defend against Gio Halalon. Getting a steal, ito si Carlo Young.
They have the momentum. Young with a behind-the-back pass going fancy, but Salado was able to steal the ball.
Hindi nila kailangan yung ganong klaseng mga pasa behind the back pass. They have the numbers there. Sayang yun.
Here's Halalon. Arellano is missing one man. There's Holtz. Late getting down. Now giving it to Halalon. Under 10 to shoot. Gio drives. Fajarito gets the rebound. Sees Carlo Young, but look at Christian Fajarito. The big man finds his sniper in the corner. That time he misses. Castor wanted to get it, but he was stepping out of bounds.
I know to see Carlo Young just hit a three-pointer in that same spot earlier. Pero sayang yung opportunity na. They had the numbers again, 2 against 1. Pero Mintis pa rin, not really capitalizing itong St. Benilde Blazers.
That's right. They're not really capitalizing, maximizing their opportunities on Arellano's errors.
Oh, sayang. Biro may last 2 possessions. 10 yun. Nababa na lang sana nila sa 6 yun. Ito, umangat pa uli sa 12 ito because of that basket by Ken Salado.
Here's JJ. Drives. Domingo misses on the layup. Dixon. Oh, but will be called for a foul. Using his left hand to ward off Gio Halalon.
Dixon will be called for that foul. Pero gusto mo yung effort na pinapakita. Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Gabi Velasco. Basta effort lang hinihingi niya sa kanyang mga players at yun ang pinakita ni Dixon doon. Yan, nahulihan siya ng warding off. But ibang klaseng pinakita niyang effort sa pagkuha ng offensive rebound and trying to get that basketball.
Halalon earlier was 1 of 2 from that spot. Gio Halalon and Ken Salado with 11 assists combined. CSB as a team has 11 assists. Halalon 2 of 3. Now, mula sa spot na yan. Now, 3 of 4, 75% for Gio. Silently, 30 points for Halalon. The leading scorer of Arellano, 7 points shy of his average of 20.
Number 5, his second free on another one.
Rael Mecca tinawagan ng pangalawang personal foul. Pangatlong team foul pa lamang yan ng Arellano University. Fajarito over to Carlo Young. Young trying to find some space. Goes down. Here's Castor from way outside. Oh, but a foul. Spotted by referee Salvador Cortez as we see Gio Halalon's look on his face.
Nahuli nung referee kung si Gio Halalon doon. Pero umangal naman si Gio Halalon. Sabi niya wala daw siyang ginawa.
Well, I think what referee Salvador Cortez was saying, yung inadvertent elbow to the face. Pero hindi naman daw sinasadya. So just a personal foul called on Halalon. Young's 3, wala. Holtz with another rebound.
Napapagod na yata ito si Carlo Young. Back-to-back misses for this guy.
Oh, but look at Aruna. This will be a dunk for sure. Oh no, just lays it in. The slam dunk king.
Siniguro na lang. Wala, hindi kasi nakita si Brandon Vera sa harap eh. Kaya linayang na lang niya.
Gusto niya pag nandun si Brandon Vera, dadaktak siya. Coach Jerry Godinera calls for time. He will talk things over with the Chiefs. We'll be right back. Ito po ang ating mga estudyante. Or some of them are from Arellano University. All the way from Legarda, Maynila. Kahit traffic, hindi mo matansya yung panahon, bumiyahe ka rin dito sa Filoil Flying V Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. after today, we will be back again on Tuesday for live and exclusive basketball action on ABS-CBN Sports. The action begins at 11:45 a.m. August 23, 2016. It will be the San Beda College Red Lions taking on San Sebastian. At 1:45, it will be JRU versus Letran. And then at 3:45, it will be LPU versus MIT. These are very interesting games on Tuesday. Coach Johnson starting off with San Beda earlier with a win over EACA against a team who also won against Perpetual Health, which is San Sebastian. And of course, we remember the sort of rivalry when the Big Three was still playing the Pinatubo Trio for San Sebastian, Carmen Abueva, Ronald Pascual, Ian Sangalang, against the Semerat Brothers, Garbo Landete, and all those boys.
Oo, magandang game yan because of that rivalry na binanggit mo. And both teams nga coming off victories.
And then JRU and Letran is also a great game. JRU coming off 2 wins. One against San Beda and one in their last game. Actually, that was just yesterday as well against Mapua.
Oh, and samantalang Letran 3 consecutive losses. Dalawa to end that first round, to end the first round, tama. And isa sa pinimula ng
Yung kahapon, yung pinalo nila sa...
At yan, dalawang kupunan yan ay nasa gitna ng ating standings, looking and trying to get wins to get to the Final Four. And of course, yung last game natin, LPU versus Mapua.
LPU fresh off that victory over Letran and Mapua after losing to JRU.
Oh, maganda yung last game na yan. Dahil ako magko-cover niyan. Ikaw ba? Kasama ko.
Sa pangalawa yata ako. As we see our Coliseum marker Rolly Manlapas announcing that we're down to our last 2 minutes. 74-60. We'll take another quick break. Clement Luchu. Of course, unfortunately, he cannot play the official, well, the initial na sinabi about Clement Luchu's status was it was a torn hamstring, if I'm not mistaken. There, he was going to be out 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, sayang yan because ito nga yung wala sila last year. Inside presence na binibigay ni Luchu they had this year, but unfortunately because of an injury he will be sidelined, but hoping for the best at sana makabalik siya dito sa ating season 92.
Parito bumitbit sa ere pero makukuha ni Salado off to his bus driver, back to the conductor, wala. Castor, we have 1:30 to go. Young, this is a big 3, wala. Nixon, Salado to Domingo for 3. Young, Benilde has chances here.
Si Young nakababa na yung shorts, lumalaban pa rin oh.
Sana ba ako na ni Derek Abbott Ramos, but look at Fajarito. Tinabahan namin basket ba for Christian Fajarito. He will head to the line for a bonus free throw as Carlo Young shorts. Finally, he pulls it up.
But you have got to love the effort na pinapakita itong Benilde Blazers. Especially ito si Dixon at ito si Christian Fajarito getting to the boards, giving a lot of opportunities para dito sa Benilde Blazers.
Edward Dixon is really that energy guy. He may not be relied upon offensively, but he will just chase down that basketball.
Oh, eksaktong role player yan para sa iyo Hindi mo kailangan tawagan ng kahit anong play.
Oh, laro lang
Oo, tutulungan ka niya by getting those offensive rebounds, setting that screens.
Yes.
Diba?
Kahit hindi na shoot na kanya mga kamay ball, talagang he just gets the ball and just rebounds. 1:11 remaining. And then, oh, I thought it was an offensive foul, too close to call, but Young will be called for his 4th personal foul. And Coach Rafi Diclasan is just livid. The sidelines could not believe they were hoping for this offensive foul as we saw Gio Alalon's.
Oh, pero una-una yung, una-una yung hawak ni
Carlo Young.
Oh, pero looking at the Blazers, iba yung depensa na pinapakita na ngayon eh. There's some sense of urgency na pinapakita nila. Ang problema lang, 1 minute na lang itong dito sa laro. So late na. Kung sana maaga nila ginawa yun. Magandang posisyon sana para sa kanila.
Sana sa talagang maaga, Coach, dahil 0 of 10 na sila. Pang all sa laro na to. Kami po'y magbabalik. We'll be right back. Stay with us, please. Kanina, Coach Olsen, ay pinag-usapan na nga natin ang upcoming games on Tuesday, 23 ng Agosto taong 2016. It will still be here at the Filoil Arena Center. And we will begin at 11:45 a.m. live and exclusive sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. It will be this season's host, San Beda College, taking on San Sebastian College in Coletos. And then the second game.
Yes, JRU Heavy Bombers versus the Retran Knights.
Parehong 5-5.
Oo. At sa pangatlong laro na akong magko-cover, LPU Pirates versus Mapua.
Ikaw magko-cover. Dapat okay
versus Mapua. At start of second round ng ating round 2 ng NCAA season 9.
This is not over yet.
Sorry, sa start ng second week ng round 2 ng season 92.
Week 8 ng NCAA. Carlo Young was able to hit the 3 na ibabasa 10 with 56.7 remaining. Both teams are already in the penalty. Look at Coach Rafi Diclasan kicking the bench. Could not believe there was a foul called, and it will be
fifth foul.
Carlo Young.
Carlo Young, oo. Kaya inis na inis si Coach Rafa Diclasan. Ayan, oh. Basa-basa mo yung bibig eh,
ayaw
no?
lang natin sabihin kung ano sinasabi niya.
May Tagalog, may English.
Baka Espanyol kasi Kastila dito si Coach Diclasan eh.
Ilonggo din yan.
Ilonggo.
Diba?
Yeah,
pero na-frustrate
of course.
But just Carlo Young, who has been scoring for
That's right.
them. At right now, natawagan siya ng 5th personal foul. So, uupo na. Tapos na ang laro para kay Carlo Young.
Carlo Young has 24 points. 12 came in the first half, and almost 12, the remaining 12 came here in the fourth quarter after hitting 4 3-pointers. So malaking bagay na nawala nga kanilang designated sniper. They're just down by 12. Domingo will fire a 3. Yes! Para sa 3 for JJ Domingo, cutting this deficit finally to single digits. In a long time, it hasn't been down to single digits. Now, they're just trailing by 9, 78-69, with 42.4 seconds remaining. Balikan natin dito si JJ Domingo with his 3. Able to cut this deficit to 9. Yes, Coach.
Wala na nga si Carlo Young, pero nandiyan naman si JJ Domingo at si Rafa Diclasan. Nakikita natin. Hindi pa sumusuko after that 3-point basket by JJ Domingo. Gusto ni Coach Rafa Diclasan bumalik itong kanyang koponan at magpakita ng magandang depensa.
40 seconds. Halalon has the leather against Haruna. A battle for the leather, and Cadavis gets it. Halalon to Salado. The kick out to Holtz, nag-isip, Halalon, a 3, short. It goes back to Gio. An offensive foul will be called on Gio Halalon.
Yun na nga yung stop na hinahanap ni Coach Rafa Diclasan. And until the final buzzer, hindi pa sumusuko itong Benilde Blazers.
Some epic job from Bianchi. Haruna may have help getting Halalon's 3rd personal foul. Here's Domingo. 20 seconds to go in this game. Naghahabol pa sila ng 9. Domingo losing a handle on the ball.
Too much dribbling for JJ Domingo. May mga libre na siyang teammates eh. Forward pass lang sana ang hinahanap natin. But because of that, ito, turnover para sa Blazers.
Another 10 10 seconds to go. Arellano.
Ito si Coach Jericho Dinera, sinasabihan niya kanyang mga players na huwag na raw itira.
Final score 78 to 69. A win for the Arellano Chiefs.
Final score 78 for the Arellano University Chiefs and 69 for the CSB Blazers.
Okay, dominating performance by the Arellano Chiefs from start to finish. Strong start by them in the first and second quarters. At talagang tinuloy na yun hanggang sa pagtatapos ng ating laro.
We will wrap things up after we take a quick break. Kami po ay nagbabalik live and exclusive sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Andre Felix together with Coach Olsen Gracela. And our final score for third and final game this Friday, August 19, 2016. 69 for the CSB Blazers, 78 for the AU Chiefs. Now getting win number 9. Coach O, now the Chiefs have solo second with 9 wins and 2 losses. Samantala, itong College of St. Benilde ay nananabik pa rin na manalo. They are now dropping to 0-11.
Yes, an important win for Arellano Chiefs dahil doon nga sa pagkatalo ng Perpetual Crane. Umangat sila sa solo second dito sa lang rito. But a lot of players played well for Arellano Chiefs. You have the combination of Giovanni Halalon and Ken Salado, but I think we have to give it to this particular player who averages only 7 points per game, but a double-double for him in today's game.
We will find out who our best player is for today because he is with our Roxanne Motelec.
Yes, congratulations, Dion, for your great performance today. We have our best player, Deontay Holt. So, Dion, how were you able to sustain your power and drive all throughout the match? You started strong and you dominated the game.
I feel like all the strength within my team, my coaches, we really prepared really hard this whole week. You know, we're just trying to take it one game at a time, but I feel like our preparation was really good.
And do you think you already have the momentum to make it to the finals?
Yeah, I mean, I think our main thing was let's try to start off strong. We're just trying to finish the game strong. We're not trying to, you know, blow the lead. We had a really good lead. You know, they started coming back, but you know, I felt definitely all of our strengths within our coaches and our team, just trying to, you know, keep each other up. So
You did so well today. That was a really great performance. To what do you owe that?
Oh, I would say my coaches and my players again, you know, my teammates. In practice, our practice be really hard, so, you know, therefore sometimes the game is not easy, but you know, I don't think it's harder than practice. So, you know.
Yes, congratulations again, Dion.
Roxanne. Yes, congratulations, Deontay. I believe this is the second time the best players in Deontay holds. Deontay, how does it feel, of course, second time that you have stepped up big for your team, and of course another double-double for you, and of course a big win for Arellano.
It feels good. You know, I'm not trying to be the best player every game. You know, I don't really look forward to that. I look forward to, you know, just keeping my teammates in a position not for us to lose, but to win. You know, so as long as I try to start off the game hard, strong, you know, do whatever I can do to motivate my teammates, you know, then I just try to do that, and all the momentum, you know, just follow, especially with Giovanni. You know, I would say Salado, Allen, Gloria. You know, my teammates really pick me up if I'm down. So, you know.
Thank you, Deontay, and I heard, Dee, you are a symbol in Arellano University. Next time, you tell us more about that. Thank you also to Roxanne, and congratulations, our best player of the game, a.k.a. King Jofi. Deontay Holtz from Wilmington, California, and of course, his son, Braden, was there.
Yes, a very efficient game for Deontay Holtz. 2 out of 4 from the 3-point area and 5 out of 9 from the 2-point area, and he helping his team to get this win.
CSB, by the way, they have matched their 0-11 start back in 2004. For Coach Rafa Tenglasan, was really furious and lived a very animated assistant coach Rafa there, and and of course that wraps up our ball game today, this Friday. Games on Tuesday, again, San Beda.
Memorize na ng mga tao doon sa polo games. San Beda versus the Stags. JRU versus the Knights and the Pirates for third game on Tuesday. Pirates versus the Mapua Cardinals.
Nagmamadali ka, may lakad pa yata. Again, San Beda will take on San Sebastian. JRU versus Letran.
O, inulit mo ba?
Hindi, kasi sasabihin ko. Kasi it will be yung San Beda versus San Sebastian, it will be with Martin Javier and Mikey Reyes, and then it will be me and Martin Antonio for the second game, and then Anton Ross, and of course, Coach Olsen Racela for the third game. Alright, maraming salamat, Coach O.
Salamat.
Balik ka na pumunta sa lakad mo. Always a pleasure working with the one and only Coach Olsen Racela, for game producer Mark Morados, aka Manong, Liano Campo, Pong Ducanes, Rico Bayuga, Director Abet Ramos, Sir Vic Caridad, Roxanne Montealegre, Olsen Racela, and Andre Felix. Magkita-kita muli tayo sa Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Thank you for watching NCAA Season 92. 10 kulay, isang laban.